Hey guys, this is John TM. Now, this is my second channel, one of the channels that I run. My actual channel is John TM, and on that one, what I do is I do gaming. But today, we are making a video for the second channel that I have, or part of the channels that I have, called John T Lessons. So, with today's lesson, is just going to be a little bit about Spanish, which is going to be clothing, AR verb endings. Now, the reference book that I'm using is Practice Makes Perfect. This is a very good book. You should actually go ahead and pick that up from Amazon or any other website where you can actually buy this book because it's really good. This is one of the basic books that I use to learn a little bit of Spanish that I knew in the start. So let's just start with some of the AR verb endings, and with that, we will try to learn some new words about clothing as well. So, starting with the clothing, the actual word for clothing is la ropa. Ropa is basically what depicts clothing, but we also have to associate la or yo with la or l with any of the words, because ropa is a feminine word because it ends with the A. That's why we will call it La Ropa instead of El Ropa, right? So this is one of the lessons that I put up in one of the earlier videos. If you go with those, you might actually just figure this one out as well. But just for a recap, whenever there's a generally whenever there's a word ending with a, which is in Spanish, that's going to be a feminine word, and with the feminine words we have to join la in front of them once we start those, right? So then after that we have belts, so it's called el cinturón, blouse, la blusa, cap, la gorra, clothing, la ropa, coat, el abrigo, dress, el vestido, hat, el sombrero, pajamas, los pijamas, pants, los pantalones, shirt, la camisa, shoe, el zapato, skirt, la falda, socks, los calcetines, sweater, el suéter, t-shirt, la camiseta. To wear something is going to be llevar, right? So these are words that you have to go through, and they're not very difficult if you just repeat them a little bit. Your exercise would be right now to just pause the video. I'm going to repeat them once more, but you can actually go ahead and repeat them 10 times at least each so that you can learn them. Because just like the name of the book, practice makes perfect. You just have to go ahead and try to learn the words by practicing them as much as you can. So again, el cinturón, la blusa, la gorra, la ropa, el abrigo, el vestido, el sombrero, los pijamas, los pantalones, la camisa, el zapato, la falda, los calcetines, el suéter, la camiseta, llevar. All right, so let's try to do some exercises. Now it says in Spanish ejercicio, right? So that's how we call an exercise in Spanish, ejercicio. All right, so then we have traducción simple. Even though it looks like English simple, but in Spanish it's gonna be simple. Again, in one of my earlier videos, I have shown you how to go through ABC of Spanish and how to actually pronounce some of the words. That's a very basic video, but that actually helps you a long way in terms of finding out what you have to do and how you have to learn stuff or pronounce stuff in Spanish, right? So anyway, I buy the clothing. Yo compro la ropa. I buy the clothing. Yo compro la ropa. Compro is for the buy, and la ropa we already have learned that. So yo is for I. Yo compro la ropa. Then we have you wear the shirt. Tú llevas la camisa. So just like we read here, llevar, tú llevas la camisa. This is going to be Spanish for this one. She wears a skirt with the blouse. Ella lleva la falda con la blusa. Blouse thing, yeah, la blusa, right? So again, she wears ella lleva. So because there's a conjugation that we have to make sure that we understand as well. Now the conjugation, some of the conjugations for AR verbs have been mentioned in the last exercise in the last video as well. You can check that out as well, and it's a whole playlist. So you do have to follow up with the playlist to get towards the next of the videos. But yeah, this part of the conjugation. That's why once we use ella, it's going to be lleva. Ella lleva blusa, sorry, la falda con la blusa, right? Then we take the shoes from the girl. Nosotros tomamos los zapatos desde la chica, de la chica. Um, we take the shoes from the girl. Nosotros tomamos los zapatos de la chica. All right. So I underline or highlight the words of all that I'm translating so that you can understand those as well once I'm translating those. She dances in a dress. Ella baila en una. And what is the one for the dress? Actually, I'm forgetting as well. All right. Dress. El vestido, yeah. Ella baila en el vestido. All right, so the next one is they buy the dresses for some girls. Ellos compran los vestidos para unas chicas. All right, so that's going to be this one as well. Para unas chicas. We don't wear pajamas in the classroom. So that's going to be nosotros no llevamos pijamas en la sala de clase. All right. So that's going to be nosotros no llevamos pajamas en la sala de clase. Repeating that just for the practice. Otherwise, you should be able to do that by yourself. You wear shoes and you dance a lot. Tú llevas zapatos y tú bailas mucho. All right. So that's very simple as well. You wear shoes and you dance a lot. Tú llevas zapatos. Llevas is going to be wear and you dance a lot. Bailas mucho as well. We take the t-shirt from the chair. Nosotros tomamos la camiseta de la silla. Now, normally you can use desde as well, but just for simple Spanish, you should be able to use de as well in this setting. So that's gonna be just fine. All right. So again, just to practice, nosotros tomamos la camiseta de la silla. Because desde is used in terms of from as well, but mostly it's about a location. Like if I'm from USA, I would say if I arrive from USA, then I'll say desde Estados Unidos, something like that. But that's something that we'll discuss later. Anyway, next one is I wear shoes and socks every day. So that's going to be yo llevo zapatos y calcetines cada día. All right? Yo llevo zapatos y calcetines cada día. Sometimes, a veces, Daniel Radcliffe doesn't wear a shirt when he works. A veces, they already have given the translation for the sometimes. Then we have Daniel Radcliffe. Now, once you're pronouncing the names, some people like to pronounce them in a Spanish way, but I don't really find it any different. If there's an English name, you can just say it in English, and then after that, you start going off with the Spanish. So you could say Daniel Radcliffe, but it really sounds odd, if it's an English name, you know how to pronounce it, so just say Daniel Radcliffe. I don't care. Doesn't wear No llevas una camisa cuando él trabaja. El trabajo. Okay? So it's very simple because trabajo is going to be used like Um, él se trabaja, yeah, it's gonna be trabaja in this case, right? So a veces Daniel Radcliffe no lleva una camisa cuando él trabaja. That's going to be the one. Let's do the next one. I don't wear shoes when I practice the piano. No llevo zapatos cuando yo practico el piano. Very simple. You can just practice that again. So that's going to be I don't wear shoes when I practice the piano. No llevo zapatos cuando yo practico el piano. All right, you can practice that a little bit more. So now we will do some identification. It's identificación. All right, very simple. So the first one is going to be a sombrero. Now you can just go ahead, scroll up as well if you want, because you don't really have the book, so I'll have to do that for you. But anyway, if we go back, it's going to be el sombrero, which is a hat. All right, so the first one is going to be el sombrero. And then we have los zapatos. Then we have la camiseta. And then we have, now you guess it, these are pajamas, so los pijamas, right? And then we have, these are pants, so los pantalones. Then we have the belt, which is going to be el cinturón. Then we have a dress, which is going to be el vestido. And then we have a skirt, which is going to be la falda. Socks, calcetines. Then we have a t-shirt, so that's gonna be I think this is a t-shirt or the shirt, I don't know. So if it's a t-shirt, it's normally a camiseta. If this is called a shirt, if you consider that a shirt, you can call it like a camisa. And then we have a hat that is going to be la gorra. And then we have a sweater, which is going to be a sweater. And then we have a blouse, which is going to be the blusa. Right, then we have like a coat, which is going to be el abrigo, and the last one is going to be la ropa, as a mix of clothes that we have, right? So after that, we have some extra wordings for you as well, everyday words that you can use a lot. And the first word is a lot of, so that is mucho or mucha. So it really depends on the association of the word. If it's associated with a feminine word, we will use mucha. Otherwise, we will use mucho. Always, that is going to be siempre. Now, these are words that are used a lot, right? So that's the reason why, because as you just noticed, I use a lot a few times as well. So yeah, these are words that are actually used a lot of times, right? So always, siempre, more, else, más, something, algo, sometimes, a veces, when is cuando. All right. So now we will use that in the next exercise as well, which is going to be traducción. So the first one is Ashley Simpson dances when she doesn't sing. So that's going to be Ashley Simpson baila cuando ella no canta. All right. Very simple as that. Then we have sometimes he sings when he buys something. A veces él canta cuando él compra algo. Okay. And then we have we wear pants and a t-shirt when we work. Nosotros llevamos pantalones y una camiseta cuando nosotros trabajamos. Right? Then we have sometimes the saying when we play the piano. A veces ellos cantan cuando ellos play. Let me think about that. Forget sometimes. Yeah. Cuando nosotros tocamos piano. Alright, so tocamos, that is going to be for play. Then we have the girls watch something and they listen to something else. Las chicas miran algo y ellas escuchan algo más. Las chicas miran algo y ellas escuchan algo más. They speak every day with my teacher. Ellos hablan Cada día con mi maestra o maestro. I have a lot of money because you always pay. Yo tengo mucho dinero cuando tú siempre pagas. He always watches the dogs in the house. Él siempre mira los perros en la casa. Right, so that's very simple. Hope you like that. Right, so these are the regular conjugations for all of the words for AR. Let's just repeat those. So, yo is going to be ending with O, tu is going to be ending with as, L is going to be ending with a, ella the same, usted the same, nosotros, amos, vosotros, ahís, ellos, han, ellas, han, ustedes, han. The first word is ganar, to win. Now notice all the words are ending with R, and this is going to be the same sequence for all of those, right? So for ganar, the conjugation is going to be yo gano, tú ganas, él gana, ella gana, usted gana, ganamos. Then we have ganáis, and then we have ganan, right? So these are going to be the conjugations. And then for the gritar, it's going to be the same thing. Now gritar means to shout. So it's going to be yo grito, tú gritas, ella grita, él grita, nosotros gritamos, vosotros gritáis, and then we have gritan for the last one for the ustedes. So you can practice all of those apart from the llegar, that means arrive, llegar, llorar to cry, necesitar to need, preparar to prepare, tirar to throw, and usar to use. Sometimes confuse English with Spanish. So if you say it in Spanish, it's going to be usar, usar to use, right? Okay, so you can practice all these and the conjugations with those. Very simple. Yeah, just use the same combination here that I just told you about. Anyway, then we have hechos divertidos, fun facts. Let's just go through with some reading and I'll translate for you as well. La ropa, clothing. Mary Quant es la inventora de la mini falda en los 1960s. So they're saying Mary Quant is the inventor of the mini skirt in the 1960s. Jacob Davis y Levi Strauss inventan los blue jeans en 1873. If you're not understanding the counting, that's okay. We will cover that later some other time as well. So E means and, inventan, they invented los blue jeans, they invented the blue jeans in 1873. En un musical muy popular en Broadway, Joseph, hijo de Jacob y Rachel, en la Biblia tiene un abrigo de muchos colores. In a musical, very popular musical in Broadway, Joseph, who was the son of Jacob and Rachel, in la Biblia, in the, I don't know, in the Bible or something, has un abrigo, has a coat with a lot of colors. Then we have en el centro de la camisa de Superman hay uno es enorme, la S es para super. So what they're saying is in the center of the shirt for Superman there's a enormous S. So S is for super, which is actually not the case. If you watch the movie, that S means something else there, but on Earth they just call it super. But that's another story, right? En un campamento de nudistas, las personas no llevan ropa. So they're saying in the camp of nudists, you know what a nudist is. People don't really wear clothes. Las personas, the people don't wear the clothes. So this is what they're saying. So this was the chapter that we covered today. Hopefully that was interesting for you guys. And if you do like it, do try hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know if this was helpful and in the comments, and let me know if you need any more assistance like this or any more chapter that I should be making for you guys in the future as well. With that, John T lessons out. You have a nice day. Thank you for listening and watching. Have a nice day.